Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the studios to bring you the best entertainment podcast show in Accra. This is episode 21 of Showbiz University. Yours truly, King Kwaku Mensah. I am here and I'll be bringing you, as you already know, if you're just joining me, Charlie, then I don't know where you've been. Because we have just corner for today. Senna said we'll be here to bring you 3 headlines in the world of entertainment. We have your Mind Day segment and we have the weekend playlist. But today on Lecture Time, we're talking about Kuami Eugene and his influence in the music industry. Welcome to Showbiz University episode 21. On Lecture Time for today, I have an interesting personality. So he was the first guest I had when we started Showbiz University, the very first episode, Vodafone Ghana Music Awards review. And now episode 21, which is after 20 weeks of the show, he comes back as a lecturer on Lecture Time. Adam is my guest for today. Adam, what's up? How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Your side?
Well, we've been managing. The money, they come plenty like that, but
they pile up.
They pile up, they go come.
Yeah.
Like when?
Oh, I mean, it be gradual. You for build them, create the mountain. So I mean, if you make sure your channel of money, the channel of income is more than the channel of spending. So you can save more, because when the channel of spending is more than the channel of income, then it means there is going to be a shortage. So
I have one source of income, one channel of income, and 16 channels of spending right now. So
it be red flag.
So let's talk about Kuami Eugene from his early days to his most recent album, and let's discuss how his music style has sort of changed over the last few years and the impact it has on the Ghana market.
For me, it's very vital. I mean, like I was saying, as a brand before, you'll be able to stand the test of time. You should be able to, put certain measures in place which will add, tweak, and, extend, adjust certain elements of you.
Right.
To meet current needs. As every marketer, before you will be able to also overcome the competition in the market, you should be able to check what your competitors are doing. You need to analyze the current trends in the market and also look at the tastes of the consumers currently to be able to, come out with products which are suitable for the consumers.
So you think Kuami Eugene has done all these?
Of course, these are some of the reasons at times he's able to change his sound. He checks the system and realizes that, okay, people are enjoying this kind of sound, so let me try things. So you could clearly see that within the time of Amapiano, he was able to release songs in that line when in the heat of this drill, Asaka, he was in there.
And then we saw that part of Kuami Eugene trying to rap and all this kind of stuff.
Of course, you understand. And those aspects also made people fall in love with him more, because the essence of revitalization of a brand and reinforcement in managing brands over time is that you are able to retain your consumers or your equity as to people who like you and gain new ones. So by trying other things like rapping and others, you are singing. So you are still keeping your fans who love you for singing, and you are bringing on board new people who will love you for your new talent of, rapping. And he's been able to do this very well and has also been able to collaborate with a couple of artists. In 2020, the year he won Artist of the Year, he did about over 30 collaborations. And that alone has its own way of improving what you call your brand equity, because what it does is that as an artist, as a brand, at times you also need to collaborate with people.
So you tap into their fan base.
Yeah, okay. And aside that, it's also their equity. Because there is, when you are able to attach yourself to another brand, which is also huge in the market, there is the transfer of equity, where, you transfer your equity to the person also transfers his equity to you. So you will see Apple partner with Nike, you will see Apple partner with other people, you will see Adidas and Gucci coming to, that's what we call co-branding, coming together to be able to, they have a similar goal and they come together to produce something for another goal, which is, largely ties in with, their brand mission and everything. So in doing that, he's been able to make himself consistent. For me, I think it is a good thing. You don't need to be one way. You should be able to track certain things to your brand, bring in new people, and ensure you maintain the old ones. And that is one thing he's done well. If you check, the trajectory of his work, for me, is good.
For, I don't know which year, I don't really remember if it's 2020 or 2021, he came to tweet, it was December, he came to tweet that he hasn't released any single yet, but his songs are being played on radio because he collaborated with most of the artists. So anytime you tune in radio, you are either hearing Sakode featuring Kuami Eugene, Keche featuring Kuami Eugene, Kuami Eugene featuring Kuami Eugene, Ochama Kuami featuring Kuami Eugene.
Around the 2020, 2021.
Yes, but himself, he hadn't released any project. Yeah. But let's talk about his hit songs. Some of the biggest songs Kuami Eugene is known for. Starting with his very first single, Angela. We brought him into the limelight and had people talking about him. To Wish Me Well, then all the way to now, he's released a new album. Some of the big hits Kuami Eugene has released, and it made waves.
You see, there's this interesting thing about this Angela song and the blow of Kuami Eugene and Kitty. I've been doing a lot of things for Links
Entertainment family.
So one time their road manager Albert, who is now not in the country, he made me do something for Miss V. So then they were having a program at Plus 233, which is just close here. I went there and met Albert. So we're inside. Miss V came and we're having a conversation. So Kuami Eugene and Kitty came around, and Albert introduced them to me that these are our new artists.
Right.
He's Kitty, he's Kuami Eugene. They didn't have any hit songs. So I've heard of them. I just saw them as just talented guys. So I greeted them. I even showed Kuami Eugene a picture and he was surprised. Then few months after the event, this boy has a very big song. I said, wow, so I was really, really surprised. And since then he's not looked back, and I think that is a mark of somebody, an achiever who wants to achieve things. For me, I think his songs open gates. His songs are before all his songs. What cuts across for me is lyrics. He's very deep with lyrics. He's very particular with lyrics. If he want to have fun, even you can have some level of relatability in his lyrics. You can see some life issues which are either close to yours or similar to yours.
You can relate to it.
Exactly. And his lyrics are just not the ordinary lyrics. He tries to take you deeper, to think deeper, not just the surface of listening to the song. So you can have a party and still make sense out of his song. So for me, I have really enjoyed him since the Angela hit, and it has been unlimited. I really, really admire his hit songs and the kind of quality he puts in production. It's also amazing. Some of his songs, he produced them himself. He does everything, and
that was one part I found fascinating when I heard about it. But then I realized that his tagline is Rockstar Made It. So almost all the songs that has Rockstar Made It, he produced it. I didn't know that until he won Producer of the Year some time ago at the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. I was like, oh, okay.
I got to experience him when Tick was doing
the Kwani remix. Yeah.
He told him, Kwame, I want us to do this song. I want us to remix one of my songs. So Kwame was, are you sure? Then he mentioned the song to him, Kwani. I said, wow.
That's a big song.
Kwame was so excited to the extent that he informed his mom about it. That Tick wants us to do this. Tick left everything to him. The next time
they came back, everything
he has done played it,
rearranged and mixed and mastered,
just for Richie to come and give him the final touch. Then Ochame Kwame sends him a song that, Charlie, I want us to do a song together. Kwame listens to a song and says, oh, legend, this song there be like, if I do I'm different cry.
Also, he also gives advice to even old artists.
Say, before do different crowd, this one, then Kwame said, oh, go ahead. He changed everything, beats, lyrics, some aspect of the lyrics, I mean, the melody, rhythm, and they had that song. There was, is it also, like, the Kwame...
Yeah, Kuami Eugene or Chami Kwame song.
Kwame, what's the title? Chami Kwame. It was a very huge drill song within that year, and it made it to some of the categories in the award scheme. So that is that is the kind of talent he has, and he did it for Kuami Yogurt's Keche, among other things. I mean, how he will even start the thing for you. You go, it's like, he's totally changed everything. So he has vocal touches he brings in, he has some like touch of the hand he brings in, and he makes everything beautiful. So I'm not surprised about the numerous hits to his credit.
Speaking about numerous hits, it also comes with its own. I mean, every artist has got controversy surrounding him, and I think Kuami Eugene's own is either his fashion sense or fact that people think he, I won't say stole lyrics, maybe took inspiration. That's how he describes it. Took inspiration from another artist to put in his song. So now they're kind of questioning his writing skills and be like, you copy songs from people. You're not qualified to call yourself a hit maker because that's a song that has already been made. You just remade it. What you have to say about that too?
I mean, that will be, I mean, it will be coming from somebody who does not understand the music making process, because if you understand music making process, you really understand how important melody is to creating a song, because at times you can even get the melody before the lyrics come.
True.
Then you try to fit in the lyrics. You understand? So at times listening to somebody's song, I mean, the melodies alone can inspire you to write a certain lyrics to tell a certain story. So those who are making these same arguments about Kuami Eugene's, I mean, why are they not making the same about Burna Boy?
Question for the gods.
Why is it that because Burna Boy is not a Ghanaian? Because it's like almost his songs are like a remake from other people, inspiration, Fela, Kuti, and other international.
He even goes as far as to
recently his new song he dropped.
Yes,
he was in America and he was informed that this song is this person's song.
Yes.
And he said it's like he was trying to portion the blame to the producer, that the producer sent him and he didn't know who. You understand? Ghanaians didn't see any problem with that. But if it become a Eugene or a Ghanaian, it's problematic. It's part of the music making process. That is why at times when you have a certain limit bars you can take from somebody, and when you are taking the hooks, which are like the spine of the song, you need to seek clearance.
True.
They recognize those things. That is why there are the copyright laws in place, because these things happen in the profession. Every profession has its own rudiments, and it's part of it. I don't think that it is wrong. Sarkodie will tell you that he listened to a lot of songs because he always, you have to create. So at times you need to listen to other people to get the inspiration to write a song. And your ability to even fine tune and create it a different way shows how serious you are. Recently he was on Nana McBrown show, and he said when he met Apieto, he said he's looking for the producer who played one of these people 4x4, one of their songs. He's looking for the producer to replay the beat because he's been inspired by that beat. You understand? So it's part of the music making process. So we should cut him some slack.
Maybe let me play the devil's advocate and be like, people think if someone could come up with such nice melodies and write such songs that you want to copy from, it means you too can create a nice melody and let someone copy. Why do you have to copy?
But it's not always. You even Michael Jackson and all of these artists, all the top artists, you cannot say that 100% of their melodies or the songs they wrote were genuinely coming from them. In some of them you get inspired. Others you create it. You are there and it comes and you create. You understand? So I'm not sure all Kuami Eugene songs are people's songs. No.
It happens like that.
And some people are even able to do it to the extent that you can notice.
In recent times, Ed Sheeran was in the news, going to court because people were thinking he sampled a bass line from Marvin Gaye's song for Thinking Out Loud. And there was a whole court issue, and he's saying that if they rule against him, he's stopping music because he never picked the inspiration. But when you listen to Marvin Gaye's this song, let's get it on, and you listen to thinking the bass line is almost the same.
Yeah, so it happens. It's part of, at times, maybe you will not even be aware you've taken somebody's song.
Subconsciously,
because you've heard it in the past. You didn't even know who the song belongs to.
Right.
Then you go into studio, that melody comes, and you create. You know you have not gone to listen to,
but it will sound.
It's something which was, your subconscious, and you brought it out to create another song. So for me, I do not see the big deal unless it is clear, like you copy it dito without any kind of clearance. And that is where it will be problematic. You pick somebody's hook without any clearance. Those ones, they will be there are some legal consequences.
Right.
So
before we wrap up, let's talk about recent times and Kuami Eugene's influence in the music industry. Would you say without Kuami Eugene, some of the artists in Ghana would have been struggling for hit songs? At a particular point in their career, let me put that caveat.
You see, because of this, what we say, bad weather is a matter of invention. When you have a difficult situation, you try to find a way out. Because of that, it will become difficult for you to go straight at that. Because when it happened critically that Kuami Eugene is not there, maybe they will find an alternative to get ahead. So it will be difficult for you to say that. But you can say he has impacted other artists, which is clearly undeniable, and it is evident for you to see. Look at, he's written a song for Becca, he's written a song for Joyce Blessing, he's done it for Miss V many times, he's done it for Adina, he's done it for Mr. Drew, he's done it for Keche, Kuami Eugene, he's worked on Ochame Kwame Take, and the lists are endless. You understand? So an artist to, be able to sing and do those production work is a whole credit on it and be successful at it. It's not a joke. There has been a lot of producers who have been trying to sing, but it's never made it to the top. They try and it's like, it's all studio.
Shout out to Magnum.
You understand? They are doing everything possible. But for somebody to do those things, those two things easily, it's not a joke, because all of them need concentration.
True.
So if you're able to, we do say that, there's this wise saying that a jack of all trade, a master of none.
Yeah.
But this person is doing a jack of all trade and
so
master
he's
of
writing, he's singing, he's mixing, he's mastering, and now he's dancing and directing music videos.
He's doing everything, all of them
6
to perfection.
straights.
Yeah, so that is a huge impact. And if you look at his trajectory from 2017, how he got onto Hitmaker, and the fact that he was not able to
he didn't win
first slot, even though he had a lot of support, that did not break him. He went on within a short time from 2017 to 2020. How many years? 3 years. He picked
won
artist of the year.
Yes.
He became like a young chap to break away from that myth that you have to be in the industry for some number of years to win it. You need to be an old artist of a certain repute before. But within 3 years of his stings in the music industry, he was able to do that perfectly. And that year, he won a couple of awards, a lot. And since then there has not been turning back.
Correct.
That is somebody who is inspiring up and coming artists that you can, if you chase the dream, you can make it. You don't have to give up. You can come from zero to hero. You can come from rags to riches. You understand? And look at what he also did in the ambassadorial space. He was able to get huge brands to work with as a young talent, and by so doing, he's been able to touch the lives of his family.
What's this thing that the fans and Ghanaians are talking about when it comes to writing songs for artists in regards to Kuami Eugene? They saying he shouldn't have come out to say he wrote Mr. Drew's song for him, and now it seems there is a fight between Kuami Eugene and Mr. Drew, and then he comes out to say, I even wrote Joyce Blessing's new song for her. Like, why do you think Ghanaians are always on the case of Kuami Eugene, including the songwriting part?
Songwriting is a business. and people are doing that business.
True.
Stephanie Benson has been writing for people.
Most of the hit songs that Michael Jackson has, and
if you go internationally, even when the songs are coming out,
they list the songwriters.
You understand? So for me, there's nothing wrong about it. That is also a way of advertising himself that I do this. You understand? Kwame said, he told me after writing for Joyce Blessing, he's been receiving a lot of calls.
After coming out to say he wrote
from Ghana and abroad for him to write songs for them, gospel songs and others. You understand? So this is a way he's also advertising himself. And you know, he didn't just come out to say something. The song has been there for over 2 years. So you ask yourself, why didn't he speak all this while? You know, because something triggered. That is why he came out. You understand? And all the people he wrote and other things for. Some, at times, those who maybe breach the rules of engagement, they are those who cause them to come out. I'm not sure you heard him talking about Ochame Kwame
or Adina.
No, Ochame Kwame himself said it. He gave Adina a birthday present of the song he did with her.
Yes.
He's been like, when he was coming, he was dashing songs to people and he was not talking about it. But when something hits you, you change your modus operandi. Because he feels that, it's like I've been writing for people on the quiet and they are taking advantage of me. So this time, Mr. Dre, who said he sent him messages, he sent DJ Spliff, those who were close to him, messages because he felt a certain arrangement he had with him wasn't being adhered to. And it was when it was like he was losing it all, that's where he came out. And when he came out, what he was looking for by saying all he needed was a split sheet. That time he was on Hit FM and I asked him about that and he confirmed that Mr. Drew has reached out to him and
wanted him to come
giving him 50% of his royalties because most of the artists have signed to publishing firms.
True.
So aside other royalties, they are getting royalties from publishers. So this song can end up in music video, a game or synchronization. It can end up anywhere.
As a credit somewhere.
Now people who are using it for maybe online commercials and the publishers will bring the money to him. So this intellectual property, that's why they call it property. It's like a mansion, cars, intellectual. So you want somebody to let his intellectual property go, something which your children can enjoy it about 77 years after you are dead. You think it's a joke? Bob Marley's children, look at, they are making fortunes from their father's intellectual property.
But they are also singers, so they are making fortunes from themselves.
Of course, and so you want him to just sit down and watch his intellectual property go?
I kind of feel like Ghanaians do not really understand the music business part. They only follow the art.
Yeah.
And there is this mentality I feel is in the minds of an average Ghanaian that provided you call yourself a musician, you should be able to write your own song and sing it. But they've not found out, or they've not accepted the fact that there are some artists who are just performers.
Yeah.
Theirs is to come and sing.
Yeah.
They cannot write a single lyrics of a song.
Okay.
And it is okay to be an artist who knows how to sing. You have the voice and you can sing, but you can't write.
Yeah.
It's totally okay. Yeah. But some Ghanaians do not understand that fact. When you're a musician on Kwande, you should be able to write your own lyrics.
Yeah, I think the artist also owe that responsibility. You know, every job you do, there is this modus operandi, and at times it behoves you to engage. That is why the police is engaging media personalities, celebrities. They engage other industry people. I was in Russia to do a course, international broadcast journalism, and you know the foreign media houses. At times when I've seen TV3 do it on some occasions, in some aspect of their news, you can see their newsroom. You can behind the presenter. Yeah. So I asked one of the lecturers, and he told me at times they want to let the viewers in into what they do, how things happen in the newsroom, so that they get to appreciate what happens before they see the things they see on the screens. Yeah. And by so doing, it helps them to few parts of them become loyal and other things. So you have a responsibility. There is a military, they do open days.
Yes.
You the profession, in that profession, you have a responsibility to educate people on what happens in your work so that they will appreciate you. So the musicians, some of them at times try to run away from trying to make
they feel they will throw them that you can't write.
Yeah, but they need to let the people know. Now
I don't write.
It's gradually coming out. You're a performer.
Yes.
You can perform because it's not everybody who has that voice.
Some People can write, but they can't sing what they
so that is also his limitation. And you also have yours. So, I mean, be proud of your strengths. I mean, so you will be able to, channel it well to people. For me, I think they have a responsibility to educate the fans and let them know that it is not robbery, it is not a murder case by making people write for you to sing. It is just that you are trying to, change your style and also get others who understand what suits you so that you can give them the best they want to hear, because you are a good performer. Like the other time Kuami was praising Adina, that Adina is a very good performer. You write a song, sing it, she takes it and sing it exactly and even more than you did it. I mean, some have that. There are others too, you give it to them and
they can't sing.
Same so we need to understand it's part of the game so that we appreciate and give everybody his flowers where they are due.
Right. Adam, we would end this conversation here. Thank you so much for spending time with us on Showbiz University. Better days, we'll call you and we have more conversations on other things as well. But let me take your final words and let's wrap up.
Well, for me, my final words will be that, if you're an artist, I've always been telling young artists that last Saturday I was on a show on a sister station, Accra FM, and there was this rapper. The guy was very good. So after he came to me after the interview and I told him that you need to party the industry. Get close. Get close to shakers of the industry so that you'll be able to meet, because your what you have is as a result of your network.
True.
So your net worth is your network. So network. Get close. When you see them, get close. Share your dream with them. Let them, even if possible, let them listen to your song. You don't know where they can connect you to. And just in the evening, he sent me a message and video with him meeting Sarkodie. Just when they left, they were going and they saw Sarkodie eating somewhere. And what I told him strike him.
So
and he asked the guy to Charlie Park. Then he went there and Sarkodie gave an opportunity to interact with him. So you need to be inspired by those who have made it. Get close to them, get inspired, listen to their stories. You can see yourself in there so that you wouldn't feel that you will not get there, you are not getting there, you have to give up. These are inspiring stories. Kuami Eugene's, they've been able within a short time, and now he's clocked 7 years in the industry and he's still strong and relevant. So these are positive things you can learn. You shouldn't just be in your circles, not open yourself up to what is happening in other places, and believe in yourself that regardless of wherever you are as an artist, the number one artist in the world has been there before.
True.
So that you will know that giving up shouldn't be part of your dictionary. So Charlie, keep pushing, be consistent and believe in yourself, invest in your craft, and with the right connection and support, you can get there.
Right, thank you so much. Speaking about connections, if you need connection, you can call Adam, man. Adam will give you all the connections. So that was Adam on Lecture Time. Sanderson is here with Gist Corner.
Hi there, guys. It's that time of the week again on Showbiz University. You're welcome to the Gist Corner with me, Sanderson, where I bring you 3 trending topics in the world of social media. 3 things that have got you talking over the internet during the week. I bring them all to you, wrapped up in less than 6 minutes on Showbiz University. Our first story for today, we have Sefa. Sefa was on the Ladies Circle on TV3 last Saturday, and she's used this statement that is sort of a popular statement that a lot of politicians use. Sefa says Ghanaians have short memory. Reason why she said that is because, according to her, when Ghanaians pressure you to drop a song, after 2 weeks, they forget about your song and they are asking you to drop more. To that effect, you will drop like 1,000 songs and Ghanaians will not even know one. That's what Sefa is saying. And probably that is her experience. So she's sharing what she feels is her experience. But I've seen comments on social media that are saying that it's not about Ghanaians actually having short memory, but then it's probably the promotion that is not going enough for them to be able to be reminded of your songs, because you are not the only person who sings. You are not the only person who will be releasing songs. Songs keep coming. So how do you keep yours on the minds of people all the time? That's what people are also asking Sefa. But kindly feel free to share your comments on this story. Now to my next story, we have Adam, rapper Adam. Adam was on the 3FM drive within the week with Giovanni, and he was talking about Musica, and he made a statement that has triggered a lot of people. We are like, wow, what are you saying? Let me read for you what Adam said. Adam said, mostly people join Musica, which is the Musicians Association of Ghana, because they want to travel abroad. They obtain the membership card for visa application purposes, and apart from that, there's little else they engage in. Well, I don't know which people Adam is talking about. I don't know if he's talking about artists or he's just talking about people who are a part of the association. But then, according to him, they are not doing any work. They just want to go there to get easy means of travel. I think that gives them sort of an advantage when they want to travel, being members of that association. So according to Edem, they are not doing any work. They only want to jackpot. I mean, figuratively. I don't know. But that is also on the Edem side of things. Now, to my last story, this is actually a very, very interesting thing, because mostly when people do social media engagement posts, they go like, would you take $100 or do this? Would you take $100 or do this? And it was the funniest one I've seen is that, will you have dinner with Jesus or you will take some money? I mean, how can you be that wicked? But then Jay-Z was asked this question because it was on Twitter, that would you take $500,000 or have dinner with Jay-Z? Jay-Z was in an interview on CBS Mornings and he was asked the same question. And in his response, he says, take the money. That is what Jay-Z said, take the money. So let me quote what he said in response. He said, you got to take the money. So he asked him that people are also arguing that if you have dinner with Jay-Z, Jay-Z is going to pass on knowledge or information to you that is going to make you a millionaire. And this is what he said. He said, you got all that in the music. That's a bad deal. I won't tell you to cut the bad deal. Take the 500,000, go buy some album and listen to the album. It's all there. Or Patrick said, don't bother to come and meet him. Anything you think he's going to tell you, he has said it in his song. So take the $500K and go and listen to his album. Me, mom, I cannot do that. I don't know about you, but then I'll take the 500K. So yes, Jay-Z says take the money. Why? Now, take the money. If it is advice you want, take the money and go and buy his albums. You will listen to the advice. Don't go and say you are going to have dinner with him and fashion, bro. So you have to take the money and go buy the album and listen to the advice on the album. That's it for Gist Corner. My name is Senasin. Keep listening to Showbiz University. I'll catch you next week.
Your Mind Day segment is next, and the question we're asking you is, if you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what food would it be? Last week we read a letter and the person was talking about his girlfriend friend zoning him, putting him on talking mode or talking stage for almost a year, and he contemplating if he should quit or stay and make this thing work. You guys sent your messages. We'll be reading it in a short while. Weekend playlist is up next. On Weekend Playlist for today, since we are talking about Kuami Eugene, how about we start the Weekend Playlist with Kuami Eugene song or with a Kuami Eugene song? But hey, if you've not listened to Love and Chaos, the new album from Kuami Eugene, I don't know what you're doing. Off Love and Chaos comes Faith, a song which was released before the album. So Kuami Eugene, Faith starts the Weekend Playlist.
1, 2, I'm back on my shoe. People know they care what the hell you've been through. I love my space, so I know send you, make you help me choose my faith. Make you know they come, they looky face, so so if they come like a vampire, we go pull up with the hot fire. Then go do, then go run tire. Cause we day like a Black Panther. So if they come like a vampire, we go pull up with the hot fire. Then go do, then go run tire. Cause we day like a Black Panther.
From Kuami Eugene's Faith, let's move into the gospel industry, and this gentleman was on Showbiz University for episode 20. Scott Evans has a new song out, Holy Father, and it comes with a new music video, very creative. Coming from a gospel side with an amapiano vibe, we should wait for Grace's luxury EP, which drops in November. Scott Evans with Holy Father.
Holy Father, you carry fire, you carry fire.
Let's move on into the camp of NSG, who has released a new album titled Area Boys. Last week, we brought you NSG featuring Sarkodie, and today we're bringing you off the same album, Area Boys, NSG, a song they title Azonto.
If the money calling, I'll be pronto. I was in that tea when Fuse made Azonto. Flew at Spain, she took off a Pioto. Baby girl, all I want is your Toto. She wanna know me, me, I don't know. If I let you stay, no photo. Hackney boy, but they know me for Zongo. Big weapon, make them dance like Poco.
Gemini Major is also on my weekend playlist for today. Gemini Major features Kwesi Arthur and Rolene on a song he titles Loco Loco.
Loke, loke. I'm the life of the after party for long. I'm the one they call when they in the lobby. Till the shine is down, let's get down to the rhythm. Till the sun is out, dance to the sound of the season, yeah. Kolo, menkao. I'm headmaster, you been learning now, yeah.
DJ Neptune has a new song out and he features Joe Boy. That means we've entered into the camp of the Nigerians. But Neptune is Ghanaian though, in case you want to know. DJ Neptune is Ghanaian. So DJ Neptune featuring Joe Boy, Mumu. Kun has a new EP out, 5 songs on the EP, dope songs. I was listening to it yesterday whilst I was driving home or being driven home in a trotro. Love for Free, and off that EP, one song caught my attention. Mayor Kun, My Energy.
My love for free, straight from the Genesis. You be my nemesis, yeah. In case you don't rely me, be another man they can cry. Emi Oshe passenger, supposed to be my nigga. Opportunity to push promise gritty. Me I just the package down. I'm loaded. All the boys will start together for your community. Them folded.
Afrobeat Prince Rima is doing the most for West Africa, Africa at large, and Nigeria, taking Afrobeat globally. I mean, after winning the award and everything. So if you remember, last week or within the week, Ice Spice, American rapper Ice Spice, made a tweet saying she will be releasing her song, which features Rima, titled Pretty Girls. The song is out and it's a dope song. You should go listen to it. It's on my playlist for this weekend. Ice Spice featuring Rima, Pretty Girl.
You got my eyes wide. Looking at you, got my eyes wide. Damn, so out of this world like sci-fi. I am the one that got lot of bands. Who you becoming? Well, that depends. Jump in the air, I perfect my stance. Jump to the floor, I just wanna dance. Yeah, you the one, there's no number 2. If I had 3 wishes, I'd waste them on you. Watch where you stay, got faces on me, no wasters on me.
Yeah, pretty girl. Me no do no keys and tail. As long as you treat me well, I will treat you more than them.
Mr. Easy is also on my weekend playlist for this weekend with a song he titles Fefenefe.
Baby, I go change my character. Something sweet, I go give you banana. Then you go see for yourself, you go find out. Hey, make you for free now. As I no get to big mansion, I come as I day, I dey beg you, your papa. Ayo. My darling, share you go cool temper. See as your body sempe like something fe. Oh, my darling.
So if you love Chris Brown, then you know Chris Brown has been featuring a lot of Nigerian acts. He first featured Davido, then Davido featured him. Then he hopped on Lil J's Mona Lisa remix. And now he has come out with a single that features Davido and Lil J. Title of the song, Sensational.
And I know. I the clue for you. Love like a riddle, yeah. Give me the clues for the riddle. Oh, wow, laugh just a little, yeah. Life's pretty sweet, can be bitter. This one, she's fine, oh, yeah. She want this, then she got this. She know we control them, yeah. She dance it, she wind it. She make me want give her body back shots, body. Give her body back shots, body.
Now on my last track for the weekend playlist, Black Bones featuring Zlatan, Bad Till Eternity.
Yeah, girls say we get money. Man, I pull up on the highway. Feeling like saying I'm more than one life day. Yeah, so many things with my eye don't see. Yeah, girls say we get money.
I feel blessed when I see a new day. Blessings steady coming my way. Them know they sell extra life for eBay. I must shop life as long as money day. I did call in my phone.
On that Bad Till Eternity note, that's how we wrap up today's episode of Showbiz University. My name is King Kwaku Mensah. Catch you on the flip side. Peace out.